listening to the Law Enforcement Pirate Radio Network. Radio Free Larry presiding.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Radio Free Larry.
All right, here we go again. Buckle up. Rough roads ahead, behind, and present time experiences. Trying to heal a couple of young people here. They're on an electric bicycle, and they had a dog pulling the other kid on a scoot board or whatever what do they call them things? But it looked like it was getting out of control, so I held it. That's all you need to do, actually. I mean, you have, I guess, about a 50-50 chance of healing it. You know, it's probably a way of saying it. Otherwise, you don't have any chance of healing it. Yeah, it's still out of control. There's a lot of cars and vehicles, and it looks like we're having some almost collisions. So I may have healed it away. Or God, again, we're just useful vessels. So I don't know how this sounds, but I'm on my cheapy sound device, my Sound Blaster G3, I think it is. Let me get back to the volume, make sure it's good here. Looks like it's fine. It's just something keeps coming up. This after, how you doing? Speaking earlier that, oh, they're still out there. It's like it looks like one of those nice bulldogs. I forget what, Alapa or some sort of famous bulldog breed. So, there's people in the think tank that are administrative officers. They're police officers, but they're in administrative positions, and it's their specialty. And without them, the record section doesn't succeed, or the what was some of the other areas that we're speaking about? Records, intake at some location. What was the other one? It was record section, intake. Maybe an operations person. Operations person generally has experience, but there are people that go through law enforcement that have a specialty, and it leans towards the administrative side. So when I was speaking about the reactions to Uvalde and putting together command centers and putting together an app and an AI system that has everybody's history within it, and they know who to put in control of the situation. Again, if we looked at people, including military history and all that stuff, the school district police chief probably wouldn't have been the person put in charge of that operation. And actually, the administrative employees, and they're not administrative, they're still law enforcement. They're not only administrative, but they know that they've been confined to their specialty by supervisors that say, "Hey, I need this woman or man in this location because nobody else can do it like they do." And every time I put somebody else in there that was like maybe on a SWAT team or had been a SEAL or Special Forces or a sapper in the Army, it just doesn't go the same way. So what they're saying is, and I guess they must have received some of the blips from Uvalde and some of the other discussion in the mind and otherwise, that they don't want to be confronted with the idea that because they're a sergeant or a lieutenant, that they have to be in charge of a team. Scouts team. The Scouts used to ride dirt bikes, so I'm not sure what that has to do with what I'm saying. So I don't think it does. I think it's something else out there. Scouts. Is that Sudan? I don't know. infantry scouts used to ride dirt bike. That's back before we had all this technical and even equipment like, I guess the fast attack vehicle was pretty much on the scene at that point. So, but the idea is, they would rather, you get this guy, he's in the police department or gal, and they've got maybe 10 years combat experience. They've been, oh, wait a minute. It's, am I on, or is this, I'm off? I ran out of juice, I think. This can't be true. Oh, there it is. Oh, what's happening is, okay, let's see what's happened here. No, I'm being, something's like, oh, I see. All right, I'll be back in a second. Stay peaceful, praise God, and all that you do, praise God.